There is a big opportunity in the world of freelancing and service business at the moment that not a lot of people are talking about. And if you watch this video till the end, I'm going to tell you step by step on how you can capitalize on this opportunity and make your first $100,000 with ease. See, freelancing is the gateway drug to entrepreneurship, but I want you to freelance like an elite, not as an amateur who just want to make few $100,000. And if you just want to make few $100,000 from freelancing, this video is absolutely not for you. See, freelancing as a business model has evolved a lot, but I still see a lot of freelancers with the same mindset and same processes. Let's rewind to early 1900s and understand how freelancing and gig economy has evolved over the years. In the early 20th century, the origin of jazz clubs marked the beginning of the gig economy or freelancing. Back in those days, jazz artists used to go to these clubs and perform the gigs as a freelancer, and they used to make money without a pause. But like every hero, freelancing too had its dark side. In the early 1920s, the farming crisis started, and no one would have ever thought that an ecological crisis in a country would act as a stepping stone for the world of freelancing. Farmers in America increased their crop production significantly to feed Europe in World War I. But when the war ended, there was no demand of crops in Europe left. The 1930s was the worst ecological crisis in American history. The crops were ruined because of high temperature and low market prices, leaving a lot of farmers to bankruptcy. Banks seized the lands of the farmers because they were unable to pay back their loans. And farmers were basically forced to work as migrant workers. The farmers became the freelancers out of the need of an hour. They were forced to become freelancers. They had no choice. Now let's skip a few decades and fast forward to early 1990s. This is the era of freelancing that you and I would recognize. This is the time when freelancing platforms like Fiverr and Upwork started to emerge and completely revolutionized how freelancing used to be done in the history. And let me tell you this was just the start of a revolution. 2004 to 2014 were the years when everything changed for the world of freelancing. Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook, acquired Instagram, and then came the Twitter and all the other social media platforms. With the rise of these social media platforms, the entire scenario changed. Now, a single person was capable of building their own media company and building their own brand. Marketing changed forever, and how the value is exchanged at scale completely transformed. This is also the time that marked the popularity of social media marketing agencies. These agencies were all over the place, and people made millions of dollars by helping businesses and people who were unwilling and uneducated by promoting their businesses on social media. But now we are in 2023. Things have changed. Social media agencies are all over the place, and it is time to be creative. It is time to do something new and something creative if you really want to succeed in the industry of service business. Else you will just left apart and you will stay broke. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the biggest opportunity of the year and for the next few years to come. It is productized service. Productized service is basically you selling your services like a product. So a consumer could buy your service like they would buy a product on Amazon. This next step in the world of service business and freelancing was obvious and was necessary because people got tired of big contracts, proposals, hassle of hiring and managing freelancers. And on the other hand, freelancers got tired and burnt out of managing multiple nasty moving pieces of the service business. And that's where productized service come into play because it solves all the loopholes of traditional service business. So ladies and gentlemen, now grab a pen and a paper as I tell you everything that you need to do step by step today to start your own profitable productized service business in 2023 and in years to come. Step number 1 is a golden skill. You as an individual need a skill that you get really good at, because once you have a skill, you can trade it in the world and ask for money in exchange of your expertise in that skill. Skills like video editing, graphic designing, copywriting, public speaking are some of the most high-paying skills that you can learn today and can exchange in the capitalistic world and can earn millions of dollars for it. So you need to start by learning a skill and then you need to get really goddamn good at it. That takes us to step 2, and it is your target market. The entire concept and the heart of productized service business is that you need to sell one specialized skill to one set of target market, because you cannot sell everything to everyone. everyone. So you need to pick what your expertise is, and you need to pick the target market you will be selling your services to, target market you will be providing value through your services. Step number 3, guys, is the landing page. You must create a landing page for your service business, because understand this, if I have to buy a product from Amazon, I need to go to amazon.com or amazon.in, wherever I am, and I need to find the product to be able to buy the product. And if your service is not packaged as a product on the internet, it is impossible for anybody to go to internet and buy your service. And if somebody cannot buy your service on the internet as a product, you are not a product as service business. You are just a generic service business. And for those exact reasons, you need a good landing page. And these are all the things that you need to mention on your landing page. What is your exact offer? What are your deliverables? You need to add your portfolio and the work that you've done in the past. Then you need to add the case studies and the results you produce for your previous clients, for your past clients. And you need to put your track record on your landing page. And then you need to add the pricing of your services and the perks and benefits of somebody working with you in a crystal clear way. And then at the end of a landing page, you just need to have a call to action for people who can book a call with you if they are not comfortable in buying directly from the website. Okay, so once that's done, let's talk about step number 4. It is sales and marketing. You as a founder, you as a service business owner need to and should get really good at sales. You need to be able to talk to people over a call with confidence, and you need to be able to persuade people, and you need to be able to sell your services, because reality is that not everybody is going to buy from your website, okay? Because they would have questions, they would have doubts, they would have objections. So you as a business owner should be capable enough to be able to solve their problems, to handle their objections with clarity. And that is why you need to get really good at sales. Step number 5 is automation and hiring. If you do not have systems and automation in your service business, it's impossible to scale. And if you do not hire good people, it is impossible to scale. Automations like, when somebody come to the website and buy your package from Stripe, you should get notified, and these people should directly get added to your database. Automations like these, you could find a lot of automations that you could do, and the tool that you can use to do all the automations inside your agency is Zapier. And if you want to go with a cheaper alternative, it's Pabbly. So use these tools, automate things in your agency so you are not doing the redundant task again and again and again, and these tools are doing these tasks for you. So you save your time and you use the time to get better at other things. You learn the skills of sales, closing, and marketing, and you use your time in scaling your company, not in doing the redundant tasks every day. And you need to hire people. You need to hire people for things that you are not good at. You need to hire people who are expert at what they do, so you can focus on things that you are good at. Okay, guys, so this is exactly how I have built my product as service business, which do $25,000 in monthly revenue every month. And if I can do it, you can too, because I am not a special person. I just put in the work in the right direction with my creativity and discipline. So if you can do it, there is no stopping you. See, your ancestors fought wars, lost lands, and moved out of their homes so you can get this opportunity. And you're still working on Fiverr and creating logos for $5, and you are letting people treat you as cheap labor. You can't do it. Your ancestors are watching. Grab this opportunity and start working today. That's all for this video. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're watching for the first time, subscribe to the channel. And if you want more content like this, I have a free newsletter by the name Nudges. The link is in the description. I send one email every day around the topics of growth, marketing, and business. Subscribe it today for absolutely free so you do not miss on in-depth value. That's all for today. I'll see you guys in my next video.